Hi, I'm Bob Mora, and I'm former first selectman of the town of Bolton. We're at the green. We call it the gazebo green, right across from our library, and which stands that gazebo that was generously donated to us by Roger Barrett and his dad and family. Let's go back in 1989 when they actually came before the Board of Selectmen and asked, "Hey, we'd like to do this. Would you be okay with it?" Obviously, we were thrilled. I was my first term. This is back in '89. This is my first term as first selectman. Obviously, quite a while ago, and we said, "Wow, this is great." And I knew the family from way back, and they had been a part of this community for quite some time. And the Roger's dad was a real craftsman, particularly dealing with post and beam construction dating back, to like the 1800s and so on. A lot of his building represented that. And so we were the thought that he would put it up there, and knowing full well that he would put something up here that really would fit the antiquity of the town green, town center. And he did a sketch for us, and obviously we weren't really were not concerned about what it would look like because we knew Roger. So with that, we actually put a small committee together to say, all right, we're going to have this. We've got a green that's just been sitting here as a piece of grass. And then it began. The building, obviously was built and was dedicated in 1990. And we actually had made quite a deal about it, because it was quite a deal. We had a lot of folks here for that day. We had a ribbon cutting and dedication to the family. It was super, but it just didn't happen, didn't get there. There was a lot to this building being put here, because this was, I wouldn't say a swamp, but it was pretty close. It was very wet. So they had one of their friends come here who was a contractor, and he donated his vehicle, his truck and bulldozers to regrade the area, prep the site, and get it ready for it. Dick Halloran was his name, and he did a great job. So what you see here is pretty much the work of bringing some fill in, grading it out, and since then the town is trying to improve on it, but it really was the beginning of this showpiece. Once that was done, the Roger and the folks came in, put this together, and we did the dedication. As it has evolved here, it has become a center of activities, and be it celebratory events or town sports and events like we have, that happens throughout the New England states. And we, before this happened, we really had nothing here as a draw. And once this was built, it's the same as that movie, You Build It and They Will Come. That's exactly what happened here. And as you drive around, as you say, New England, and you see this, and you see gazebos being utilized in multiple different ways, but they're always a center for some sorts of activities. It really indicates it's the centerpiece of town. Now, it's even been used in we all recall 9/11 and the tragedy of that. Well, we held a ceremony like 2 days later here. We had 1,000 people here. So it tells you that this place has an importance in this community that goes beyond just celebrating the good times, but also recognize some of the more difficult times in our lives. The building is here, as most gazebos are built, to live well beyond us who were part of the dedication of the building, and there's no doubt that this will be the same. It's built well, it's made well, and it's made to weather. So if in maybe another 30, 40 years, we may have to put another roof on, but that's it. I don't see anything happening. I mean, it hasn't even settled at all. It's still as level as the day they put it in. And on a wet site like this, that's quite remarkable that it was done well. No, they built a great building. This is an example of what they built. And that type of construction they have, you know, is designed to do that. That type of construction is not the short term, just slap a few boards together and throw some siding on it and make it look pretty. It's made to last. Not only looks well, but last. And that's pretty special.